Jonathan Young.
Thank you, sir.
Slightly reluctantly, given his earlier comment.
Sir, thank you for your kindness. Look, I would just like to address the comments that the member made, and I believe that there may have been a misunderstanding.
Order. I am going to interrupt the member before he starts, and I'm going to repeat the warning which I gave to the member slightly into her speech. I let her run almost certainly out of order because she was replying to some things which were earlier out of order. That's now stopped. The member will come back to the bill.
I am, sir. I was going to refer to Schedule 2.
Good.
And I did refer to it in my last contribution. The issue that I believe has occurred in terms of the exclusion of newspaper and pamphlet delivery services to letterboxes from Schedule 2, which the member prior to the last member spoke about, the exclusion came through an agreement, I understand, between opposition parties. And the reason for that is because when it comes to pamphlet delivery services, there is a broad range of people involved in this, and some of them are retired people who do this for either supplementary income, or they do it for a lifestyle choice because they enjoy getting out and the exercise, a multitude of reasons which they presented to our committee. And the reason why the exclusion occurred is simply because when an employer, a principal, makes a decision around getting a quantity of pamphlets or newspapers delivered, they work on the quantum of quantity, time, expense, and there are some people who can do that far more quickly, far more efficiently, who tend to be younger and more mobile. And that creates I wouldn't say a discrimination, but it creates an exclusion. And yes, except that the previous member felt that there was ageism being expressed from the side, and it's not the case at all. So I'm just defending that point. Sir, coming back to section clause 7A, I would invite the sponsoring member if he could bring some clarity to particularly subclause 6D, which says the principle that there is that the section does not apply requiring 6 years of record keeping. The section does not apply if, and a number of conditions there, but one that says in point D, the principal reasonably believes that the agreed rate of remuneration payable to the specified contractor is sufficient to remunerate the specified contractor at a rate that is higher than the prescribed minimum rate of remuneration under section 4C. So what I would like perhaps the sponsor of the bill to expand on is the rationale behind this, because what I see in this particular point is that a principal is somebody who's obviously looking for the contractor to do the work, they are offering the work, and if they simply believe that what they're paying is going to be more than the minimum wage, then they have an exclusion from keeping a time record. And my concern about that is that it's not at the honest contractors out there, it's not the honest principals out there, it's the unscrupulous ones that could look at this passage and say, there's an out for me. And I would perhaps appreciate if the sponsor of the bill could expand on that point to bring some more clarity.
Mr. Chair.